Okay, y'all, so this video probably isn't going to be long. I'm not showing myself today. That's my ab workout machine. I guess a small story time. I've been going through a lot of stuff. I just lost plus aborted a pregnancy. Going through some custody stuff with my first child's father for a child he doesn't want, but I don't understand South Carolina's rules. You are a cop or a sheriff down there carrying a weapon. How is it that you've subdued your 16-year-old, well, at the time, 15-and-a-half-year-old son and still allowed visitations? Like, I swear, I don't understand the child protective laws. But I do understand that if you lived in Massachusetts, you might have supervised visits, but you wouldn't be still thinking you're getting custody. But not even that. How do you go to court and try to fault me when you decided you didn't want me to be a part of it? Like, every day for the last, 7, 8 years of my life, I was traumatized by the girl you fucked down the street. She felt entitled to stop me, to say hi. Then got mad because I paid her no attention and admitted in front of her husband that not only was she still in love with you, but fell in love with my child and felt like I owed her something. Like, who does that? Now, don't get me wrong. I have definitely, done my share of dirt. I have traumatized people, and I do apologize. There's a lot of things that I've changed, but at the same time, I was growing, moved out of my home, was molested, raped, and abused. One by a family member twice, and the second time by a friend of the family, but not a friend of the family, like my cousin's uncle. I would say God rest my uncle's soul in peace, but if I knew better, I would have cut off his shit. Or even better, I don't know, by the grace of God, I did not catch AIDS. He died like about a week after he raped me. But I mean, following family history and stuff, apparently stuff like this kind of runs in the family. I guess that's why I'm running from the family, because I just don't understand how my family works. And based off of TV and things I've seen and passion between people, there are things that I've seen that I want that I'm not sure I can get or deserve, but I fight for and try to live through. I've definitely been through a lot. I would have been pregnant 9 times for the first baby's father. I had an ectopic pregnancy, a miscarriage. I'm O negative also. So I have ROGAM issues. If anybody knows, basically from my understanding, it's when your T cells or white cells, I believe your T cells, attack your child like it's a virus, and it basically terminates the pregnancy without you even knowing possibly that you're pregnant if you don't even get the shot in time. But when you have a miscarriage or you have an abortion, they give you the ROGAM shot to last until your next pregnancy, and then when you deliver, you get another one till the next pregnancy or abortion or miscarriage, whatever happens. I don't know. I've made some decisions in my life that I thought was suitable for me, my situation, and my partner. And I'm not sure that my partner feels the same way about me as I do about him. So part of me is just trying to detach and learn how to deal, which is something I also never learned to deal with. I don't even really want to talk too much about my partner because I don't know if this is something he ever wants to be involved with. He does do music, so I'm trying to see if he can give me some music, especially since I'm doing some voice tags for him, to add on to my YouTube channel because it's originally his. He's a music composer and a music producer, so he makes his own stuff, and I don't know, guys. I'm really in love. He's unique. He's different. But parts of me tell me that he's, one, still a child, and two, still growing up. Not a child, but growing up as a person, as a man. He's finding himself, and when he came into the situation, he came in knowing I had a 15-year-old in South Carolina, 2 babies' father, and at the time, I believe a 5 or a 6-year-old, and I was pregnant with another child on the way. So some things would have and should have worked out well, and we really had a very poor and bad communication, and I do feel he's the love of my life, but I don't know if this is something we can get back or get together, or how this works when one person's not really a talker and the other one's really a talker, or like to sit and figure out if there's a solution to fix the problem. We both grew up differently, but I think our parents were both really strict. His mom and dad are separated but still legally married. We've decided we don't want to get a separation. My mother never married my dad or my brother's dad. He's one of, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 kids, and I'm one of 3 on my mother's side, and one of, I think, 5 on my dad's side. And it broke my heart one day when I had a talk with my dad, just, to let him know that another baby was on the way. He actually told me it was easier to have more kids than get married. And while I was in a residential, a staff member told me there's a neon sign on my forehead letting me know that other people, men especially, know that I had been abused, raped, and that it was easy for them to attack me and to come after me because they could see the sign. So no one was ever going to take me serious. I could never be in a real committed relationship because no one was ever going to want me for me. They were always going to want me for something else. I don't know if that's why I look at him the way that I do, or if it's a combination of that and some things that have happened in the relationship. Sorry, I'm starting to cry a little bit. I don't know. I just feel like I'm a little too old, and I know I love him, and he is the one. I just don't want to be stuck in a situation that's ideal for my children, but not ideal for me. But at the same time, their fathers aren't helping out. And I don't want to say that this is a convenience for me, because if I did that, then it's a convenience for him as well. But at the same time, I fell in love, like, for real. And I'm not sure his heart is there. And I really hope it is, because we're going on 7 years. And I am wearing a promise ring, but he's broke a lot of promises, and I've taken it off a few times. And since our last situation about 4 weeks ago, I've decided to keep the ring on as a reminder that I can never be loved. People make promises, they're always going to break them. I'm not worth it. No matter how much time and money I put into someone, love and patience, that I have to face the fact that they might not ever return those same feelings, or might not ever have those same feelings for me as well. Which I don't understand how you can say the words I love you if you don't understand what I love you means. So it's weird. In my head, we're like roommates, but we don't want to let go, or he doesn't want to let go. And I've got some habits for real, and so does he.